5, 2, 3. One, 2, 3. Kwarto dan
Season 7 is almost over, so check out the following events. This weekend, aboard the Concha del Mar, the latest specialty appreciation event highlights shooters. So get out there and show off your range. And in the city, make your way to the rec, because
go. Allen Iverson.
Welcome to 2K Sports and another exciting edition of NBA basketball. Alongside Chris Webber and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan, the fourth member of our crew. From the sideline, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. It's the Philadelphia 76ers facing the Memphis Grizzlies. Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. Mutombo is out there with Hill. Then it's Iverson. Then it's Lynch. And it's Snow in at the 1.
Perfect position to grab the rebound. It's underneath, boxes out, and pulls it down.
Allen's shot is off. Iverson right side. And the layup's good off the glass.
First of many to come. Explosive offensive talent on both sides. Yeah, I'm curious to see which team is able to dictate the pace tonight as well as the style of play.
To the left wing, Randolph finds Gasol. Out to Conley. Clock at 6.
Nice this no baby.
And misses it off the right side of the rim. Snow against Conley. Pass to Hill. It's stolen by Davis. Outside Randolph. To the inside. Conley.
Nice D.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
You gotta stay back.
Meanwhile, the city closes out Season 7 with Rival Day. Represent your affiliation and become the new champions of the city. That's it for me. I'll see you on the courts.
Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for this NBA presentation. I'm Brian Anderson, along with Grant Hill and Clark Keller. Our reporter, Allie LaForce. It's the Philadelphia 76ers facing the Memphis Grizzlies. So let's take a look at the starters for the Philadelphia 76ers. Here's Iverson. Checked by Gasol. Iverson can't hit.
Ay, baba. Baba.
Outside
Patay na.
Conley.
Nice D Snow.
Pass to Gasol. Back to Conley. 6 to shoot.
Nice D Snow.
Davis down low. Conley passes to Davis.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
Ay.
And he can't hit the second. Goes back up. And another miss by Memphis. And about a minute gone in the first quarter. Out to the right wing. Here's Iverson. And Conley grabs the miss.
Probably should have scored there. He usually does.
And here's Allen. To the wing, right side. Outside Conley. The floater. And he takes it up and lays it in.
A cagey
Itong ba si
score on
Ay?
the inside. Conley has the smarts and he has the skill.
Pass to Lynch. Here's Iverson. Takes a three.
Baba.
Randolph grabs the miss. Now here's Allen. Tight defense on him. The ball's knocked loose. Out of bounds.
Nice.
Philadelphia's ball.
Nice deal, guys.
76 substitutions.
1:10 left in the first quarter. Pass to Iverson. Here's Geiger. Allen defending.
Ako.
Geiger, no good.
Ginger. Baba.
Here's Randolph. There's the drive. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
How about
Nah,
the
it's not
initiative from the
buhay.
big fella? When Randolph attacks like this, it gets everybody going.
Timeout called. The 76ers.
Failing to find a rhythm offensively. Something that needs to change and change soon.
I think this timeout, guys, is where you draw up some plays that are guaranteed to create some high percentage shots.
First quarter of ball. Almost 2.5 minutes in. Pass to Geiger. Oh, he blocks it off the glass. Wow.
Patay ta.
And here's Conley from outside the arc.
Yan, di wala.
Iverson with a rebound. Here's Claxton. 15 seconds left in the first quarter here. Here's Iverson. 5 to shoot. Shot to end the cold streak. The shot, no good. It could go. And he can't get that one. And so the first quarter is in the books. It's the Grizzlies. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. What stands out to you from the Grizzlies in this one?
Give it up for their D. They're battling, communicating, and coming up with key stops.
They've got them rattled. It's only the first quarter, and already they've made
Bottom
enough
boy.
big plays on defense
Very good, D.
to last really an entire game.
Maki.
We've got Mike Conley. Marc Gasol is out there with Ed Davis. And it's Allen in at the 2 spot. That's the group for Memphis to kick off the second quarter. Here's McKee. Here's Mutombo. Pass to McKee. And Gasol with the block.
Defensive player of the year during the 12-13 season, Gasol, still outstanding in blocking shots.
George Lynch. Eric Snow.
Off the inbound. Can't get it to go. Missed his first one. Memphis leading. Here's Allen going inside.
Patay na.
And it's Allen who slams it home.
attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
Here's Lynch. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change.
Shot na.
The jump hook. The shot
Patay ka
by
rin,
Tagum, no
matumbong.
good. Just over a minute has passed here in the second quarter, and the basket is good.
And they look more confident now, putting that rough first quarter behind them.
Now Philadelphia with it. They trail by 9. Out left to the wing. The Sixers with another miss.
Fadeaway was the right shot there because he got his attempt away from the defender. But the touch
Nice D.
The shot by Conley, no good.
You know, sometimes making it difficult for him to finish at the rim is all you can ask for from the defense.
Here's Snow. And we've got 1:18 left in the half. Off with the layup. Here's Randolph. Check by Hill. Davis goes back up. Blocked. Allen defending. There's 49 seconds left in the first half of this one. That one drops for him.
And that ends their drought. You could feel the frustration building with each miss.
Ooh, man, this thing was turning into a soccer game. A lot of action and not many points.
From deep, Conley. It doesn't go for him. The 76ers go the other way with it.
And just unable to get anything going tonight. I mean, his teammates have really bailed him out.
And the 76ers making a change here. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks.
Nice D. Nice D. Hey.
Here's Iverson. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Good work
Hey,
there.
How about that wonderful floater he has, showing off an exquisite touch.
And they can run out the clock here. No need to rush him.
Yeah, don't give them another possession here.
Now here's Conley. Here's Randolph.
Nice D.
The bank shot, no good.
Very surprising that he came away empty there, especially given room to operate.
And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Grizzlies out in front, leading by 5. And we'll be back right after this.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, folks. Ernie Johnson here with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. It's the NBA on 2K Sports, and let's talk the first half. For the Grizzlies, the first quarter was pretty even. At the end of one, they were able to end up with a 5-point lead. Scoring-wise, they broke even in the second, so little ground was lost there. Kenny, what was your take on Memphis?
They came out as the more physical team tonight. You could tell they put an emphasis on winning the battle of the position. All of these bodies crashing and glass and giving them a physical and a middle edge.
And Shaq, what'd you think about Philadelphia?
Terrible execution via offensive end, rushing things, taking bad shots. Here's a thought. Pound the ball inside. Higher percentage looks. Get yourself to the line. Get back on track.
And that'll do it for our halftime report. Stay tuned for the second half. About to get underway.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams trying to gain an edge. And here's Memphis. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Taking a look at the 76ers. Pass to Gasol. Outside Conley. Shot clock at 6. Back to Gasol. Allen with it.
See, nice D, nice D, nice D, nice D.
Conley. It's hauled in by Lynch.
Go, 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 go.
Man, he
Yeah.
can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then because his shot making is not happening right now.
Grizzlies with the rebound. Now Allen.
Nice din.
Here's Davis. And
Asa naman combo natin yan.
Davis has got 5 points.
Wow, he really fires up his team with his ability to extend possessions.
Pass to Iverson. Here's Lynch. Checked by Davis. Fires the three. Kept alive. And foul ball on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul. At the line for the 76ers,
The first one falls.
2 shots.
No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2.
Oh, love the intensity in which they're hitting the boards.
Guys, that's been the key to their lead. I mean, simply put, the effort they've displayed on the glass has been the difference.
And now another look at that mobile 1 block defensive performance.
Oh, now that was a block. Some much-needed energy there to jumpstart them back into this game.
We've got 1:48 left in the third quarter. Here's Gasol.
Trying to get it going. Only 1 foul to start the second half. So close on the finish. I mean, it could have been a 3-point opportunity.
Full throttle, pedal to the metal, attacking basketball. I like that.
Ed Davis at the line for 2.
That one's off. And the second free throw is good. Here's Iverson. Right around 1.5 minutes played in the third quarter. The rebound by Allen.
He's been ice cold tonight. And, you know, you look at the scoreboard, guys, they really could have used his contribution.
Driving inside.
Alright.
Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. And the Grizzlies lead by 9. Allen's gotten 2 of his 3 shots to go tonight. Out to the wing. Here's Iverson. The Sixers again can't hit.
You kind of wonder where his head's at. The shot selection hasn't been there. And, of course, that one was just crazy.
The shot by Conley, no good. And here are the 76ers. Pass to Snow. Here's Lynch. He's guarded by Conley. Fades. And another miss by Philadelphia.
And they just continue to dominate the boards.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
Now here's Conley. Here's the teardrop, and that's 2 points on the layup. Conley's got his second basket of the game.
And Conley loves to get into the lane, using his quickness and athleticism to perfection right there.
Over to the left wing. Pass to Snow.
Next match. One, two, three. One. 2, 3. Spin, isa. Spin pa.
Welcome to a brand new episode of NBA2K22. First off, we need to wish all of the fathers out there happy Father's Day. We're hoping that you are able to take a break today and enjoy some NBA 2K.
You know, Alexis, I'm enjoying NBA 2K. You'll never guess who I played with.
I'm interested to know. Tell us.
So I hopped in a random party, and it was actually a father-son combo that plays.
Welcome to 2K Sports.
Let's go.
Great to have you with us. With Brett Barry and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan, and David Aldridge will be joining us on the sideline as well. We've got the San Antonio Spurs taking on the Los Angeles Lakers. And the starting group for the Spurs, we've got Kawhi Leonard, Green out there with Bart. And it comes off an assist from Parker. Duncan's got the opening basket of the game for the Spurs. Johnson outside. Pass to D-Box. Perkins trying to break loose. Second chance shot. D-Box gets the bucket.
Hard work on the offensive glass. You can see the coaching staff rise up and clap for that effort.
And it's Parker with the ball, bringing it up for the Spurs. Down low. Here's Splitter. And out of bounds as Los Angeles.
Nice catch there.
And about a minute gone here in the first quarter. Parker against Johnson. Evans trying to free himself. Johnson's shot is off. Here's San Antonio.
Very good.
And here is Parker. Shoots over.
Nice D-Box.
Here's Splitter. Goes to the reverse layup and puts it in.
Got to pay attention to Splitter around the box, or else he'll find a way to snatch rebounds and turn them into easy scores.
Now here's Scott. Inside, here's Worthy.
James Worthy.
One down, 2 points with his first shot this game.
Setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Leonard against Worthy. Puts it up for
nice
12. Devon's the rebound. Johnson against Parker. Johnson down low, and they won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. 44 seconds left here in the first quarter. That one's in, his first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
And Parker just super efficient at shooting from inside the paint with shots like that one.
Outside, Scott. Back to Johnson. Outside, Scott.
Scotty, Byron Scotty.
They don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter steal, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here's Parker. Shot clock at 6. To the middle. And too much time
nice,
away. They get called for the 3-second violation.
Into the lineup for the Spurs.
We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. From Johnson, and he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Lakers lead by 1. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in just a moment. getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing?
In that first period, they showed a willingness to make the extra pass.
There's so much unselfish play out there. The coaching staff has to be thrilled with that.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. On the court right now for the Spurs.
Nice team, MJ. Yeah.
Then it's Corey Joseph, and it's Mills, and it's Duncan in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Here's Drew.
Nice.
That's his first foul. And the Lakers listen. San Antonio also making some changes. Splitters checked in for Matt Bonner. And it's Green in for Petty.
MJ. Wait, foul.
Johnson, no good. San Antonio trailing here. And Green slams it in.
So blessed with excellent court vision, especially for a wing player. Ginobili repeatedly finds the open man.
Joseph against Johnson. Lets a floater go, and the rebound goes to Duncan. Duncan's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Ginobili outside.
Nice,
trying to break free. A putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Splitters got the lead up to 3 now for the Spurs.
I love the determination he showed there, getting himself into good position under the glass.
With the presence of mind and just where the rebound is going to come down. Well timed.
Well, if you're giving up that much height, the only thing that you can do as a defender is to foul.
And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game.
Look who's coming under the court. Get loud. Here they are.
A different look out for San Antonio. Kawhi Leonard's checked in for Ginobili. And Tony Parker is subbed in for Corey Joseph. Parker with it. Passes to Green. Leonard on the wing. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
And you know he's so good coming off the pick and roll, but what do you have to take away? There's so many ways Leonard can hurt you offensively.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
Yeah, they're like a 4-day-old soda right now, just flat. They're missing shots left and right and just not playing their best.
And Los Angeles with some changes. Thompson, he's checked in for Perkins. And Thomas subbed in for James Worthy. Aaron Baines, he's checked in for San Antonio. Now here's Johnson. On the wing, Thompson. Just 5 to shoot. And it goes out of bounds. That one's off mark. Some changes here for the Lakers. Worthy comes in for Thompson. And Cruz subbed in for Johnson. And San Antonio with the change here, too. Morris Diaz checked in.
Nice.
Yep, that one goes.
Terrific movement off of the dead ball situation. And a great play to get the bucket.
Parker looking around. And it's in there.
Nice job getting inside for the layup. Got the deep thinking jump shot, gave a little pump fake, and then off to the races.
Outside, Scott. Pass to Thomas. Here's the 3. The rebound by the Spurs. Now here's Leonard. Out of bounds, the Lakers will take possession. Now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter of basketball. Johnson, that's for 2, and he was able to put it up in time, but it doesn't fall. And that's it for the first half of
the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. A pretty close game for the Spurs throughout the first quarter. Some good action during the period, as it was just a 1-point game at the end of 1. They gained a little ground there in the second. And that'll about do it as we get...
we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Lakers trail by 3. We've got Johnson. Perkins out there with Worthy. And there's Byron Scott.
MJ.
At the 5, roaming the paint. That's who's in the game.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
Parker against Johnson. Parker kicks to Splitter.
Nice D, Diva.
The shot off that time. Nice D from Divac. Parker against Scott. Driving the lane. Can't hit
Short.
as well.
Baba.
And so it's Leonard with it. He'll bring it up for San Antonio. They lead by 1. Splitter. And that one is good with the extra effort on the glass. Splitter's got 6 points.
Experience of the big man there from Splitter, having someone who can finish through the contact, is big.
Outside, Scott. And there's the pass to Johnson. The kick out to Scott. Perkins trying to break loose. Scott can't get it to go.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
On the top of the key, goes back up. And the call on the shot sends it to the line.
Interesting to see Splitter really emerging from the free throw line. Struggled early in his career, but has been better every year since.
Lakers trail by 4. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Here's Johnson. Great tee that time from Green.
I hate to say it, but if they're still trailing at the final buzzer, a lot of this is going to be felt by him. His shooting tonight has just been atrocious.
Yeah, the assist by Parker, just brilliant. Really seeing his teammates out there.
Los Angeles calls timeout. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next 2 minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
Spurs making a switch here. Ginobili's checked in. Worthy kicks to Scott. Now Divac. 4 on the clock. Free throw line jump shot. The shot, no good. So the Spurs will take it the other way. Leonard finds Ginobili. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Back to Parker. Duncan trying to break loose. Parker's shot is off.
That's the only kind of defense that's going to cut the mustard here tonight. You got to stay on top of a guy like that who can play at such a high level offensively.
Scott the pass to Perkins. Over Parker.
Ay, kabanga
no good.
He may not be the strongest inside presence in the league, but still, he's got to convert from there.
Out of bounds, the Lakers will take possession. There's 14 seconds left to play in the third. Johnson up top, covered by Parker. And Scott has it in the corner. Over Green. Can't get it to fall.
Like the effort. They're relentless on D, and Green never giving up on that play.
And we've reached the end of the third. Spurs lead by 6. And coming. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle, but you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ball game.
Nicely, Johnson. Go, go.
Starting the fourth quarter. Tony Parker is out there with Green. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. Then there's Duncan. And it's Splitter in at the center position. Johnson kicks to Scott. 3-pointers off the mark.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. And that's a bad miscue. And you can't give up looks like that all game long.
Parker passes to Green. Goes up on the wing. Tries again. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
You just got to be careful on defense with Duncan having the ball that close to the basket. So adept at picking up shooting fouls like he did there.
Lakers trail by 7. Johnson against Leonard. Johnson, the pass to Worthy.
Pas di dapat dengan pengasihan. Buang ya. Buang nama Drake.
Pass to Parker. That's good. And it's one
Buang na sila Yuyo. Gutom ka rin. Kaatugin na. Recognize. Next match.
There's never any doubt in my mind because I'm the best in the world. Even though a lot of you don't like to hear it.
One.
It's fact. I'm the best. You know what I mean? Sometimes I don't want to believe it myself, but it's the truth. I'm the best. And I'm just convinced, you know what I mean?
3.
These fellas, I dare them challenge me with someone primitive skills. They're just as good as...
Gini. 1. 3.
Today, I want to welcome a special father-son duo to the show, Trey and Problem. So I want to start with Pops first, because you told me you've been playing the game since the original NBA2K, right?
For sure.
So what was your first memories of 2K?
Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining us for NBA action on 2K Sports. Alongside Hall of Famers Doris Burke and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce on the sidelines. It's the Miami Heat and the Portland Trailblazers.
Nice, Dick.
All right, now let's check out the starters for the Miami Heat. Tries to save it, and that's out of bounds. Miami will keep it.
Arvidas Sabunis. Benny.
And it's Miami's ball.
Team Hardaway din.
Right side Hardaway. Here's Morning. It's rebounded by Sabonis.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
Here's Smith.
Nice D.
It's hauled in by the Heat.
Boy, he's at the cup, but that is tremendous defense. Prohibit the lay-in without fouling.
Pass to Mashburn. Here's Marley. The 3 is up. Oh, can't get it. This is his first attempt.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
And here's Smith. And here's Sabonis. Defended by Brown. 6 on the shot clock.
Nice D by Jerry.
Portland again missing. 1:46 left to play in the first. Into the lane. A nice shot by
Mashburn.
First bucket of the evening. Now both teams are really looking to exploit matchups here.
What's going to be fascinating to watch is which matchups are they willing to
Ay, nice day, Morning.
Here's the
Mashburn.
And he lays it in.
Well, that's a
Mashburn lang
nice
sa
play. You've got
kalang.
to read the situation and go to your floater game when necessary.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need
Nice
to
D,
find a way to
Majorly.
get back on track.
Here's Marley, covered by Smith. Tipped away. There's 57 seconds left in the first. Here's Pippen. Pass to Smith. Sabonis with it. Uses the glass on the layup.
Sabonis.
43 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's Marley. Outside Hardaway. Here's Mourning. He's guarded by Sabonis. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Hardaway.
Nice, bro. Hold it.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
And good whistle there.
And the first one at the line is good. He's off on the second. Portland trailing here. Pass to Pippen.
Nice day, Mourning.
That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Heat out in front, up by 3. And the second quarter is on its way when we return. And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. All right, guys, what do you think about the Heat here?
Give it up for their D. They're battling, communicating, and coming up with key stops.
Yeah, I think they wanted to come out of the gate strong, and they have. They've taken the early lead here.
And let's take a look at Miami. Grant outside. Pass to Mourning. Oh, they get a hand on it. Oh, Sabonis with the steal. He shoots. They get it back. Here's O'Neal.
Nice D.
Oh, nice fake, but the layup's off the mark.
I'll tell you, most of the time this guy's going to finish that, but that was tremendous defense that prohibits him from completing the play.
And he knocks down the first one. Gold shot's good from the strike. Here's Stoudemire. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Shoots over Grant.
Nice D.
And the basket by Stoudemire.
He really hooked the defender with that pump fake. It worked to perfection.
Pass to Austin. Starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. He can't get it to go. Smith, left side.
Nice D, Trote.
Here's Pippen. Back to Smith. Here's Shrimp.
Nice D.
It's stolen.
Still deeper.
And just about a minute and a half has passed here in the second quarter. Baseline try. Crotty can't get it to go. Now Portland with it. They trail by 3. 3, Smith. The rebound by Austin. Here's Bowen. A minute 9 left in the first half. That won't go. This is his first shot of the game. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Nice D, Fish.
Portland with a rebound.
Nice.
Away and rejected. Now here's Smith. He's closely guarded. Pass to Shrimp. Back to Smith. Beyond the arc. And the basket by Stoudemire. 5 points in the game.
Well, the defense deserves to get burned. Absolutely no excuse for leaving him open.
Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Grant outside. Pass to Austin. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Crotty. And again, the Heat missing. For 3, Smith.
Patay na shot pa dito.
It's good at the buzzer. Wow.
Wow.
First half of play here in what's been a good one. Trailblazers out in front. They're up by 3.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball fans. What a pleasure it is to bring you into the 2K studios again. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. The first quarter for the Trailblazers was fairly even. They kept at it on both ends of the floor, and at the end of the period, they had a slight deficit of 3 points. And they turned it on during that second quarter, turning that deficit into a lead, playing with confidence. What did you think about Portland?
This is what the home fan loves to see. Their squad coming out and putting together strong performance. We'll see a couple of individuals stand out, but what really stand out is how hard they work and how they're playing together.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Here's Hardaway. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Right wing. To the middle. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity. Here's Pippen. And let's take a look at Miami. That's the start. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in.
Good heads-up basketball. Sees an opening and capitalizes.
Now here's Hardaway. Here's Mashburn. There's the 3. And Hardaway good for 3.
Nice Hardaway.
6 points.
You simply must play better defense than that. This guy is too good from distance.
Second half rolling along. About a minute played here. And he makes it. And the Trailblazers lead by 1.
Well, use the pick and go right to the cup. I love the aggressiveness.
Pass to Marley. Outside Hardaway. Driving to the basket.
Wow!
Oh, a beautiful reverse layup. Give him 8.
Wow, what a start.
Bulag nas Booker ang Hardaway din. Ay, Booker ang Binen.
Clicking out of the gates here.
Timeout called, Portland.
And something fans don't always get to see. Some of the closely guarded secrets that happen in that huddle.
It's tough to hide your communications. Teams go to great lengths to try to do it, but sometimes to no avail.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in the third quarter. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
The officials were right on top of that one.
First free throw is good. Both good from the line that time.
This is about the last guy you want to send to the stripe right now. They keep fouling him, and he keeps making them.
And there's the lob.
Nice.
Very pretty alley-oop.
Put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Boy, the tide is running one way and then shifts back in the other direction. I've lost count of how many lead changes we've had here tonight.
Pass to Pippen. Here's Shrimp, defended by Brown. Stoudemire drains the triple.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
He's guarded by Sabonis.
Ha?
20. Here's Marley.
20? Wala. Na ako'y 20 pero katong mga kuha na ko. Tinigong na ko nga 20. Taka na lang sa pronta kung siyate.
Outside Hardaway. 3-pointer. Here's Morning. Got a piece of it. And he's able to get it back. And he gets it back. Oh, persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. To the wing on the left. Here's Pippen. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Pass to Smith. Fade away.
Nice team, Journey.
And it's Miami with a rebound.
Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
Third quarter comes to a close, and a battle brings it to a tie. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter when we return. And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the fourth in what is still anybody's ball game. On offense, here are the Trailblazers. Out to the right wing. Here's
Ay, nasin ka pa dun.
You know he wants that one back.
And it didn't fall, but still a great look.
You know, it can be frustrating when you make the right play and fail to reap the rewards. You just have to stay with it here.
And for Miami, takes the 3. Drills it.
Washboard.
They have a never-give-up attitude.
No doubt, keeping it very close. They're going to have to step up even more to get over the hump here.
And for Portland, Smith outside. Pass to Pippen. Clock at 6. Here's Stoudemire.
Nice team, PJ Brown.
Brown with the block.
Tara. Tag.
1 minute in now in the fourth quarter. Here's Marley.
Majorly.
Brown.
PJ Brown.
Now it's a 5-point Heat lead. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for Miami.
We've seen them make the extra effort defensively, rotating, closing out airspace, and sending shots back.
And not to mention all the steals they've piled up. They've gotten after it defensively.
Now a timeout called by Portland. They're down by 5. 1:56 left in the fourth quarter here. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to find out what the Trailblazers coach was going over with his guys. He loves what he's seeing from their perimeter offense. He told the team, keep shooting. It's working for us. Let's bring this home. Back to you.
Okay, thank you, Allie. He drops the first one, and that shrinks the margin to just 4. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
This guy has a reputation for being a great free throw shooter, and you've got to knock him down. He does it here.
Here's Stoudemire, defended by Hardaway. The shot from 20
Nice D.
Brown with some nice D. We've gone about a minute and a half into this fourth quarter. And he lobs it up to the rim. Here's Stoudemire, defended by Hardaway. Shot from 12.
Nice D, Hardaway.
Miami with the ball. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. 1:05 left to play in the fourth quarter. Inside, here's Morning. It falls!
And he gives up some size.
Morning yan, Dol.
Makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Well, he's attacking, he's forcing the issue, and that simply stated a terrific play.
Here's Stoudemire. There's the drive. He connects! What a beautiful shot! Brings him within 3! Miami with the ball. They'll probably slow things down now.
Burn the clock while you have the lead. I like that.
And it's Hardaway on the take. Missed
Wala
inside.
ba?
They can't afford to waste this shot.
Moments like this are what it's all about.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Out of bounds.
Nice D.
Heat ball. There's 21 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. And they foul intentionally. Now they're going to have to do that again. They're not in the penalty just yet.
And a smart choice right there. I mean, you can't allow them to just drain the clock.
And he commits the intentional foul. And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. So neither attempt will fall that time for him.
Not the result he or his teammates were hoping for. He could have put this one away.
Here's Pippen. Out to Sabonis. The three, Smith.
Nice
Can't get the
D.
three to fall. And they foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point. Good on the first. And that gives him a 4-point cushion. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line. And it's a 5-point game.
Well, what a performer this guy is. Game is on the line. He stands up and delivers.
Portland calls timeout. They're trailing by 5. Just 4 seconds left in the game. All right, guys, what's your take?
Too little, too late. Making a change won't save them now.
Well, I think he might just want to remind these guys, hey, let's finish the game the right way.
Take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Tim Hardaway.
You know what's interesting? It seems like he's hitting everything he's putting up there. I mean, he's caught fire and just has continued on with the attack. I mean, his ability to pick the D apart, wow. So impressive, so incredible.
And so here's Portland. Here's Tagum. So it's Miami picking up the win. And they barely squeezed out the win here on the road.
The NBA, the visiting team is always under some added pressure. But they made it work and got the win, whatever the margin may have been.
For Allie LaForce, Doris Burke, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson alongside our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for watching. So long, everyone.
Yeah, my dad always played 2K. I was always outside playing basketball my whole life. And he introduced me to it because of the love of the game I have for it.
Was there a year, Trey, where you knew you were going to beat your dad in 2K?
As soon as I started playing in the park, I knew I had it because I'd be playing in there while he didn't know about it.
That's a lie. But okay.
No, we can clear the record. Please, clear the record. Is that true?
I got screenshots. I keep receipts.
Trey, be honest with me. I'm going to get your answer next problem. Who's the better trash talker? Because that's a big part of the psychology that goes into competing in 2K, as you both know.
I ain't gonna lie, I think he is. He talks the most trash and more.
Welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Let's go, Dave time.
Now we'll look at Dallas' starting lineup. Jalen Brunson out there with Doncic. Then it's Christian Wood. Then there's Reggie Bullock. And it's Finney Smith in at the four-man position.
Good.
And for the Trailblazers, we've got Yusuf Nurkic. Joe Ingles is out there with Jeremy Grant. Then it's Josh Hart. And it's Lillard in at the point. Should be a very tactical game tonight. Both teams, Greg, relying on execution in the half court.
Yeah, and that requires ball movement, player movement. You can't just stand around and watch one guy go to work.
Now, here's Bullock. Passes it to Brunson. Doncic outside. Sinks the three-pointer. Doncic has got the first basket of the game for Dallas.
And without much left to prove, Doncic still trying to hone the consistency of that three ball. But the confidence, no doubt, is there.
Lillard misses.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Yeah, and I have too, which is why he's going to let it fly again.
Doncic knocks down the step-back J. Doncic has got 5.
And with good length and athleticism, Doncic not only gets to the rim, but boy, can he finish.
Here's Lillard. Oh, that's now here's Bullock. He's guarded by Nurkic. Brunson against Lillard. Brunson, no good.
He doesn't get the finish, but the D's got to be quicker to rotate and stop him from getting to the rim.
Pass to Grant. Nurkic trying to get open.
And good instincts from Doncic. His coaches and teammates love when he's in hustle mode and gets those blocks. And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. So you have to bring much faster help than that.
Now, here's Nurkic. That one's no good. 0 of 1 to begin the game. Brunson scanning the floor.
Nice D.
The shot, no good. Some solid defense from Grant. Ingles against Brunson. Ingles dishes to Grant. There's 18 seconds left in the first quarter. And the basket by Lillard.
what more can you say about Lillard's gritty demeanor on the court? I guess contact doesn't bother him.
Doncic outside. Shoots the three. That shot missing. And that does it for the first quarter. Mavericks ahead of 5. From Portland, we're back in a moment. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And what do you think, guys, about Dallas here in this one?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively. Yeah, they really got after it. I mean, they made life extremely difficult for the shooters, which is why they hold this lead.
Dunn is out there at Hudson. Then it's Winslow. Then there's Yusuf Nurkic. And it's Grant in at the small forward position. They're the group the Portland Trailblazers will start the second quarter with. Powell, that's good.
He's not going to back off when he's down. He's got a chance to attack the basket.
Dunn outside. And the pass to Nurkic. Shoots over Powell. And the shot is good. The Maverick leads the cut to just 5 on the basket from Nurkic.
Not just an interior threat, the in-between jumper. I mean, Nurkic possesses is often right on the money, too.
Dinwiddie kicks to Powell. Back to Dinwiddie. Brunson against Nurkic. Brunson, good. Brunson's got the lead up to 7 now for the Mavs.
Boy, have they gotten hot here in the second quarter. No wonder they're in front.
And the first time out of the game called here for the Trailblazers.
Trying to find some answers offensively. Some bad shot selection as well as some bad luck. I mean, that's not going to help you score points.
So for the Trailblazers, Joe Ingles is checked in for Justice Winslow. Josh Hart comes in for Eric Bledsoe. And it's Damian Lillard in for Dunn. Dallas also making some changes. Christian Woods checked in for Dwight Powell. Dorian Finney-Smith comes in for Maxi Kleber. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Dinwiddie.
Yeah, whether it's on the court or in the booth, Dame Lillard will face the fire and compete. And watch what you say. Let's keep those receipts.
Doncic looking it over. Back to Brunson. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Grab the pass to Nurkic. It's rebounded by Dallas. And there have always been those opponents, Chris, you don't want to fire up. I think Lillard is in that category, right?
They say he's close to bear. And he's not the loudest, but he will answer. Let it put some strength on him.
Here's Wood.
Nice D.
Doesn't go that time. Great D that time from Nurkic. 51 seconds left in the first half. And Hart has it in the corner. Here's the floater. And he lays it up and in.
Solid score. You give Hart shots like these, he's ready to capitalize.
Doncic kicks to Wood. Pass to Finney-Smith. Doncic outside. Connects from three-point range. Doncic has got 8.
He's so aggressive at that end of the floor. And that's a quality all great scorers have.
Lillard outside. Just 5 on the clock. Lets the 3 fly. And they'll get another chance. Wood with the block.
Man, an aggressive block there by Wood. He's not going to shout.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
The first quarter for the Mavericks was fairly even. They did lead by as many as 7 points in the first. And that should do it.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. You have to like what you're seeing from Luka Doncic.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Yeah, working the ball, getting clean, quality looks. I mean, just efficient basketball through and through.
On the court for the Mavericks, they've got Reggie Bullock. Luka Doncic out there with Jalen Brunson. Then it's Christian Wood. And it's Finney Smith in at the power forward. And Chris with the Fab Five in Michigan and that powerhouse Kings team with so much shooting and passing. How special was it to shape the way the game is played now?
It's so special to see vestiges of our styles through the game. In Michigan, not only did we influence the game with fast break, 94 feet of defense, but we also changed the expectations. Hey, it doesn't matter what you think of me. I can go out there with hard work and earn my spot and change the expectation of the game. As far as Sacramento, man, it's just so awesome that we left our game in the NBA. What do I mean by that? So many teams now play that offensive style that we have at Sacramento, and you need a few keys to do it. You need a great player, you need great passers, you need unselfish guys, and you need a family atmosphere in the locker room. We have it all.
And both free throws good for Brunson. Trailblazers trail by 12. Here's Grant. And it's Finney Smith with the rebound. Finney Smith's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. What I really love about Jeremy Grant is his work ethic. He's really put in time to improve his scoring.
Specifically, his jump shot. For a while, he didn't have the consistent 3-ball. Now, you got to at least honor it.
Now, here's Lillard. Kicks it out to Grant. On the wing, Ingles. Passes it to Nurkic. Just 4 to shoot. And it goes down 2 points.
Sometimes it's impossible to contain Nurkic. At his height break, he's great at finishing through contact.
And the teardrop. Offensive rebound. The Trailblazers have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Lillard outside. Jacks up a 3. The Trailblazers rebound. Mavericks leading by 10. 54 seconds left here in the 3rd quarter. And here's Bullock from the arc. Wood kicks to Doncic. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
What determination from Doncic, pushing his shot through despite some stiff defense to draw the foul.
Simons, he's checked in for Joe Ingles. Mavericks also with the sub. Dinwiddie's checked in for Dorian Finney-Smith. Now, here's Lillard. Going inside. Offensive rebound. Pass to Hart. Shoots over Dinwiddie. And the shot falls short this time.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one. Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
What a performance.
Game 2.
Well, we see it almost every night, Clark. Another great backcourt matchup.
Well, B.A., this league is so stacked with tremendous guards. I mean, all-star caliber guards all over the league. And it really creates a situation where being able to choose guards for the all-star game is just virtually impossible to not leave somebody off that's deserving.
So here's Dallas's starting group. Luka Doncic is out there.
Nice being against.
Then there's Christian Wood. Then there's Dorian Finney-Smith. And it's Bullock in at the small forward position. Now here's Hart. Lillard outside. Pass to Ingles. 5 on the clock. On the take. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Just taking it right to the rim. And no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not bad.
Doncic's shot is good.
You know, that's a real key for Doncic. I mean, when the three-point shot is dropping for him, his guard ability goes off the charts.
Now here's Lillard. Releases. Missed it.
Wala,
Now
wala.
0 for 1 on this game.
Usually, guys, he's going to knock that one down from there. Proficient at operating in that medium range.
Nice
area.
D. Nice steal.
And just around a minute and a half into this first quarter. Ingles with it. Now Doncic defending. Lillard outside. Up and over Doncic. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
You look back at the 2014 NBA draft, some of the best players of that class were second-round picks, including Jeremy Grant. Becoming a premier two-way wing, Grant was a steal going 39th overall to Philly.
Whew. And it's the Blazers with the ball. The Mavs get their last shot to go. Lillard finds Nurkic. Back to Lillard. Mavericks with the rebound. 51 seconds left in the first quarter here. The drive by Bullock. Excellent D there from Ingles. The Trailblazers have gone 1 of 4 to start. Boy, they need something to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
You know, this is why you run the offense through Damian Lillard. I mean, sure, he's going to get his, but he's also going to make sure others get theirs, too.
Now here's Brunson. Doncic outside. Pass to Bullock. Outside Finney-Smith. Now Doncic. Over Lillard. Doncic shot is good. Doncic has got 7.
Doncic is such a confident player. He knows he can fire off the catch whenever he wants to.
Lillard outside. This one for 3. Buries it from 3. And that makes it a tie ball game.
Just thumbing his nose at the height disadvantage. He's able to get the space he needs and convert.
And you look at him, he's giving up an awful lot of size in that matchup, so he needs to have the ability to create separation.
It's all tied up in Portland. And quarter number 2 will get underway just after this short break. Good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And looking at what we've seen from the Trailblazers, what do you guys think?
You could really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now
Nice.
we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
Jeremy Grant out there with Justice Winslow. Then there's Eric Bledsoe. Then it's Yusuf Nurkic. And it's done in at the 1.
Nice, Bledsoe.
That's the group for Portland starting the second.
He's as surprised as we are. Most nights that bucket is automatic.
Well, you want to talk loaded college teams? Eric Bledsoe played with some
Nice,
serious
Bledsoe.
talent
Yeah.
during his 1 year in school.
Bledsoe went 18th overall in the 2010 draft. He was the 4th selection from his school. Now, John Wall went 1st overall, DeMarcus Cousins 5th, and Patrick Patterson 14th. I'm happy I never had to face that squad when I was in college.
Nice D, nice D, nice D.
And it's good as he snugs it right through the net. Kleba's got his first basket.
Wow, he was just wide open there. That's way too easy.
Outside Winslow. Driving in.
Nice,
and the
Winslow.
layup is good off the glass.
I'll tell you what,
Defense,
their
defense.
execution just continues to impress.
Yeah, getting hotter and hotter. They're really cooking now. Actually, cooking with gas, and you know what kind of heat that is.
And Dallas calls time here. And Grant, you played almost 2 decades in the league. What do you think some of the biggest highlights in your career were?
Really just, playing on some great teams with great players, the relationships, the experiences. I didn't win an NBA championship, but I am more than blessed with having an incredible 19-year career.
Here's Doncic.
Nice D.
It's
Nice D,
rebounded by
Dave.
Grant. The Trailblazers have gone 3 of 3 to begin the second. Outside Hart. Pass to Nurkic. And here's Grant. Shoots. No good. D by Finney-Smith. There's a minute 12 left in the second period. Here's Doncic. Good efficiency. He's drained 4 out of 5.
You know, as I watch Doncic, I think it's futile. to try to distract this guy. His focus and concentration and control of himself is excellent.
Here's Lillard. And the
Lillard.
dunk by Lillard.
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Wood flying up to slam down the alley-oop. Emphatic.
Outside Hart. Back to Lillard. Second quarter play, almost 3 minutes gone here. Nurkic with the ball. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Over Doncic. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation. The Mavericks trailing. The floater, and the layup is up and in. Doncic has gotten 4 this quarter.
Boy, such a soft release on this difficult shot. Doncic is a master knowing how and when to use that shot.
It's all tied up.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to each and every one of you watching. The first quarter for the Trailblazers was fairly even. Their field goal percentage was a robust 50% in the period. That's
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Boy, really an incredible game here from Luka Doncic.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
And you know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
And on the floor for Jason Kidd as we get into the second half. Dorian Finney-Smith is out there with Christian Wood. Then it's Luka Doncic. Then there's Jalen Brunson. And it's Bullock in at the small forward position. From deep, here's Doncic. Out of bounds. It'll be Portland's ball.
Unforced turnovers. They'll drive your coach insane.
And the tremendous confidence of Luka Doncic. Part of what makes him special, I think. What comes first, you think, Grant? The talent or the swagger?
Wow, tough question, B.A. I think it's the talent. When you have great talent, then you have swagger. And you have to remember, I mean, he played professional in Europe at the age of 16. So he may be young, but he's well seasoned. He's been at this for a long, long time.
You know, he does a little bit of everything. When Hart is draining the three-pointer, that's when he's most dangerous.
Oh, nice shot by Doncic. Doncic has got 13.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now that they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
And stolen by Brunson. For the lead. Gets the 3-ball to go. Bullock's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
Gets the shot he wants. The defense wasn't quite connected enough. They lost contact.
Grant, the pass to Lillard. Second chance effort. It's not going to go for him. Some solid D from Wood. The Mavericks leading. Pass to Bullock. Oh, there's the alley. Hammers the lob through.
A great read between those two guys. The defense didn't stand a chance, B.A.
These two teammates right here, Grant, they are connected.
Guys, that's a big play to make in a close game. Potential momentum builder there.
And the Trailblazers call time here.
Despite being the consensus college player of the year back in 2018, Jalen Brunson wasn't drafted until the second round. No surprise he's made himself into a quality NBA player, though. Great IQ and hard work has paid.
And the Blazers making a change here. Simons checked in. Dinwiddie, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Here's Simons. Brunson defending. Just 5 to shoot. To stop the run. The shot comes out. Now Dallas takes it the other way. And they've been producing at a high level.
No question. They're in a nice rhythm offensively. Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Nice.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Nice dinner, kids.
Wood misses. Portland has gone 1 for 2 from outside the arc in this third quarter. Out to Lillard. The three is up. Can't hit that one. And that'll do it for the third quarter. Mavericks ahead, up by 4. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling here on 2K Sports. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist to the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
3 tense quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the fourth. We've got Damian Lillard, Jeremy Grant out there with Yusuf Nurkic. Then it's Joe Ingles, and it's Hart in at the shooting guard position. That's the group in the game for the Trailblazers. Grant. That shot, and it's Dallas the other way.
Naiawasan ni si Hart. Tigil na magtarag iyo.
When you play with Luka now, Doncic, he's ready to find you if you're open, so you've got to be ready to receive.
Lillard outside, over Finney-Smith. Bullseye!
You want to run your offense through him, a reliable scoring option.
Dallas shooting the ball with purpose. They're 68% from the field. Doncic up top, defended by Lillard. Doncic right side. They get the rebound. Left side, Finney-Smith. Pass to Doncic. From deep. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Doncic. Timeout called. Portland. They trail by 6. There's a minute 40 left in the final quarter. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey there, I was able to listen in on the Portland head coach talking to his team. He told the squad, run when you have the chance. We can't score all of our points in the half court. Push the rock. Let's see if they listen to coach. Back to you.
Okay, thanks, Allie. Pass to Wood. A minute 20 left to play in the fourth. That shot, no good. Down low. Here's Nurkic. Soft touch off the glass. Nurkic has got his first bucket in this one.
It's going to take more effort than that to stop Nurkic from scoring. He's a tough-minded big who plays with physicality.
Doncic passes to Wood.
Hart. Hart
covering. Pass to Bullock. The three. Portland grabs the miss.
Game time.
There's 49 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Grant the pass to Nurkic. Brunson against Lillard. Ingles with him. From deep three-point range. Bullock puts it in. And so they foul intentionally. And an intentional foul right there.
Shoot 2.
He gets the first, and that puts him up 5.
As a teenager. Yeah, I said as a...
Game 3. Ay, gago. Play.
I think it's cool.
What builds are you guys running with?
I'm on my point guard, my play shot.
I'm on a... You know, I'm on some experimental shooting guard that hasn't been too successful for me. There it is. Nice. Yeah, they got a...
Let's go, let's go.
Their fans are ready, and if this shot from earlier is any indication, the Mavericks certainly look ready to...
Hey, Brian, you...
Oh, yeah, he's had some good ones, Allie. Thanks. All right, let's check out the starting lineup for the Trailblazers. Josh Hart is out there with Damian Lillard. Then it's Jeremy Grant. Then it's Yusuf Nurkic. And it's Ingles in at the small forward. And for Dallas, Dorian Finney-Smith is out there with Christian Wood. Then it's Reggie Bullock. Then it's Luka Doncic. And it's Brunson in at shooting guard. Here's Nurkic. It's rebounded by Dallas.
Well, you gotta miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
Pass to Brunson. Over Grant.
Nicely, Grant.
Brunson misses.
And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all.
Yeah,
Lillard finds Nurkic. Over Finney-Smith. It's hauled in by Luka Doncic. To the paint. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Well, not exactly one of those big, burly power forwards, right? He depends on his leaping ability more than those guys, and it serves him just fine.
The three, here's Lillard. And it's Brunson with the rebound.
Boy, that's 0 for 3 in the early going. Just a little out of sync.
Pass to Wood. Here's Doncic. And he drops it in from the low post.
Great body control from the Slovenian forward. Doncic comfortable taking on all challengers.
Grant the pass to Lillard. And the three-pointer goes.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
For Dallas, they've gone 2 of 3 to get this one going. Pass to Finney-Smith. Back to Doncic. Here's Bullock to the inside. Just 5 on the clock. And the basket by Wood.
Just taking it right to the rim. And no one was there to greet him.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
The Mavericks have gone 3 of 4 to get things going. And that's out of bounds. Dallas will keep it. And a new group getting ready for the Mavericks. Kleba, he's checked in for Wood. Bertans comes in for Finney-Smith. Green's checked in for Bullock. And it's Ntilikina in for Brunson. 41 seconds left in the opening quarter. Lillard against Doncic. 5 to shoot. Green for 3.
Nice D.
And it's Portland with a rebound. Pass to Little. The shot. No good. A bit long that time. The Mavericks leading. Now here's Doncic. Uncovered. And at the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Mavericks ahead, leading by 3. And we'll bring you the start of quarter number 2. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Mavericks.
The aggressiveness on defense has been infectious. Everyone's come to the party. I love it.
Well, I think they combined great intelligence with great effort, and you can see the results.
They've got Reggie Bullock, Maxi Kleba out there with Dwight Powell. Then there's Jalen Brunson, and it's Dinwiddie in at the point. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks. Dallas needs to get off a shot. And there's a shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Finney Smith checked in for the Mavericks. Portland trailing here. And here's Bledsoe. Drives to the hoop. Excellent D there from Dinwiddie. And it's the Mavericks ball. Pass to Brunson. Outside Finney Smith. Powell passes to Dinwiddie. Over Nurkic. Rebound by the Trailblazers. To the middle. Here's Winslow. Can't get it to drop. And it's Dallas the other way.
And the 6'6" forward Justice Winslow, drafted 10th in the 2015 draft. I mean, he's a strong-bodied defender, and he loves to make winning plays.
That's the idea. You work the ball into that area. It's a sweet spot.
Timeout called, Portland. And you know, Grant, Winslow battling some injuries in recent years. When healthy, he is definitely a difference maker.
I mean, I love that he's a gritty defender who's also an outstanding passer. Now, his scoring has lagged behind a little bit, but nevertheless, he sets the tone with his effort and attention to detail.
Woods checked in for the Mavericks. Luka Doncic comes in for Dinwiddie. Ingles passes to Hart. Now Lillard, guarded by Doncic. Portland again missing.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
And Brunson, here we go. And it's in there.
But you love the activity out there. What a play. This guy is busy on the offensive end.
Lillard outside. Pass to Nurkic. Over Wood. Out to Lillard. Shot clock at 5. Up and over Doncic. Shot by Lillard. No good. The Mavericks have got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Here's Bullock. Ingles defending. Now here's Wood. Brunson with it. Oh, nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. Pass to Graham.
Good.
Wood grabs the board. And it's the Mavericks. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. Oh, rejected by Lillard. Let's go with a 3. He buries it from 3. Lillard's got 6.
And if you're guarding Dame in the pick and roll, you need to stop the ball. Lillard can just eat you alive.
And the first half comes to an end.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. The first quarter for the Mavericks was fairly even. The period came to a close with them holding a 3-point lead. In the second quarter, they put in the work to create a slight scoring advantage. And from what we saw so far from the Mavericks, Kenny, what's your take?
They found a slight edge on the board. They've done it with nothing but raw determination. I mean, look, they've got talent, but the passing.
That's all for now. Say goodbye to the folks. Thanks for joining us. Third quarter just about ready to begin.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. Wow, Damian Lillard really having a great game.
You know, I'm not really sure what defenders can do to slow him down. He's just too skilled.
Well, perhaps the most impressive thing has been his incredible consistency. This guy is a great player who always brings a ton of energy. What a great half.
Checking out the group for Chauncey Billups. Damian Lillard. And it's Nurkic in at the front. Pass to Nurkic. And here's Ingles. Here's Grant. Oh, Grant wears it down.
And as a passer, he is a special player.
Doncic passes to Brunson. Back to Doncic. That one's good for two. Doncic has got 4 points now in the quarter.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. And that's why they continue to get attacked.
Here's Lillard. Dunk by Lillard. Come on, man. Did you see him just using his strong frame to absorb the contact and still able to finish? Wow. Pass to Finney-Smith. Back to Doncic. He takes it in. Here's Bullock. 6 to shoot. Over Nurkic. And Nurkic with the block.
Showing off the timing and awareness defensively. Better think twice before challenging Nurkic.
Lillard finds.
Takes it the
other way.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the board.
Doncic passes to Brunson. Here's Bullock.
Nice lead.
It's rebounded by Grant. Grant's got 4 rebounds now. Over to the wing. Pass to Nurkic. Over Finney-Smith. Shot by Nurkic. No good.
Can't blame him. Just trying to take what the defense allows.
Here's Doncic. And some very quick points for him on that possession. Doncic has got 8 points.
This guy is cooking right now. He is leading them on the offensive end as they remain in front here.
Wood against Nurkic. Pass to Lillard. Over Doncic. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
More often than not, he'll cash it in from that area. The defense might have done just enough to bother him.
You know, there's an unselfishness to Luka Doncic and a pretty pass right there.
Lillard outside. Releases. And the sweet roll that time on the rim. That one falls. He's got 10.
Come on, guys. Check out the tenacity. There's no back down in this fellow whatsoever.
And so it's Dallas with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. We've reached the 4th quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. Reggie Bullock is out there with Dorian Finney-Smith. Then it's Luka Doncic. Then there's Christian Wood. And it's Brunson in at the 2 spot. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas.
Love their effort. They've owned the glass tonight.
It's rebounded by Grant. Grant's got 5 rebounds in the game.
Well, this has not been his finest hour, but give your teammates some credit for doing the job of stepping in.
And Lillard gets it to go. And something you never like to see, but guys, he definitely looks hurt.
And I'll tell you, that's the very last thing you want to see.
I just feel so bad for him. What he's going through right now, you just have to hope and pray that it's not too serious.
Eubanks, he's checked in for Portland. Simons comes in for Lillard. Basket counts.
We know this. Doncic is an aggressive, thirsty scorer. If you allow airspace, even in the mid-range, he's going to make you pay.
Right wing. Here's Grant. Counted.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
This is a player who understands when the game is hanging in the balance. He knows it's winning time.
Outside Brunson. 13 feet out. Jump shot is good that time.
Listen, you give a good shooter that kind of look, and it's going to go in.
The Trailblazers have gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. To the left wing. Here's Grant. It's rebounded by Dallas. Wood's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Brunson. No luck on that one. And it's Portland the other way. Here's Simons. The 3. Wood grabs the board.
Simply put, a bad shot, guys. They all know they can get a better look than that.
Pass to Doncic. 1:05 left in the fourth. Deflected.
Every moment counts here. They have got to get moving.
This is the very definition of desperation time. You've got to score every trip.
Grant, the pass to Hart. The Mavericks pull it in. Now here's Brunson. Ingles defending. Oh, a big...
It's over.
There's never any doubt in my mind because I'm the best in the world. Even though a lot of people don't like to hear it, it's fact. I'm the best. You know what I mean? Sometimes I don't want to believe in myself, but it's the truth. I'm the best. And I'm the best. You know, these fellas, how dare you challenge me with somewhat primitive skills? They're just as good.
Smack. Back of the 7 on some ball. I put the president on my wrist and I got frost. Stack it like Pringles, you wanna see me, it's gon' cost. Throwing it now. Some laser beams, step out with your lady. On a Maybelline.
Three.
Got the recipe involved. Shooter like Stella, just hit the 3 and I wasn't even looking. Your favorite rapper just hit the stage, about to book him. In love with just keep it, gotta just keep it pushing. My baby mamas knew the job, screw it before they took. Can't train records, we run it. Just touch down in the airport, Louis V. Pack.
There it is. All right, one stop. Feeling good.
Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. NBA action is coming up. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and on the sideline, David Aldridge. We'll see the New York Knicks taking on the Los Angeles Lakers. So the New York starting 5. They've got Ewing. Harper is out there with Starks. And then Smith. And it's Oakley in a power forward. Scott can't get it to go.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Starks against Abdul-Jabbar. Out to Smith. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Harper.
Nice D.
So it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Lakers. Pass to Scott. Back to Johnson. Abdul-Jabbar up top. Another shot. Ewing comes up the rebound. Here's New York. Here's Starks.
Nice D, Jabbar.
Scott with the rebound.
Shut down. This is the way you play defense. This is how you protect the rim.
And Ewing with the block.
They are 0 for the game thus far. 0 of 4 here, still looking for their first make.
So first quarter just over a minute and a half in. Outside, Scott. Back to Johnson. And Ewing sends it back. We've got 1:08 left in the first quarter. Smith outside. Back to Harper. Smith outside. Five to shoot.
Nice D, Scott.
And it's off the back rim. No good.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Johnson, the pass to Abdul-Jabbar. It's stolen by Smith. He dishes it to Harper.
Nice D.
Green with the block. Johnson outside. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Fires the three. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. So it's a tie game as we end the first. And we'll be back in... Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And taking a look at the Lakers' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing in the game?
Aggressive at running guys to the backboard. You could tell it was part of their game plan coming in.
And they have the guys to do it. Play to your strengths, and they can make up for some of your weaknesses.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets started. And New York looking at who they've got. Anthony is out there with Davis. Then it's Bonner. Then it's Williams. And it's Christie in at the 3 spot. Now here's Matthews.
Wow.
Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Matthews has got it up to 2 now for the Lakers.
And when he gets in his head that he's going to get to the basket, very little you can do defensively.
Here's Christie. And the
Nice D,
rejection
Jabbar.
by Abdul-Jabbar.
Nice D, Jabbar.
And beyond the obvious physical
Nice
skills,
D, Rabbit.
Green just has a great understanding for the game. Times his move perfectly
Bradley Cooper.
to get that shot.
It's good.
Just good, aggressive drive from him that time. Found a hole in the D and went straight to the rim.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And the Knicks decide to take their first time out here.
And just trying to get some traction offensively. Boy, it hasn't been pretty.
You know, this is a good time to maybe switch up your strategy a little bit. Keep doing what you're doing and expect a different result.
Big group substitution here for the Lakers. Green, he's checked in for Randall. Worthy comes in for Thompson. Byron Scott, he's checked in for Cooper. And it's Johnson in for Matthews. Back to Starks. Pass to Oakland. New York needs to get off a shot.
Jabbar, baby.
By Starks, no good. So it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Lakers.
Wow.
They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
Here's Harper after Magic Johnson's bucket. Now the pass to Ewing. Over at
Nice D.
Jabbar. And again, it's the Knicks missing. Los Angeles leading by 6. Guys, a potent offense right now.
You know what, guys? And they're playing with a certain amount of assuredness in their game. That type of confidence is what leads teams to having success.
Green, and the rebound goes to the Knicks. Passes it to Smith. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Here's the dish to Ewing. Johnson against Harper. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
How about that one? Able to maintain control and finish the play.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Cooper's checked in. And New York with a change here, too. Potter, he's checked in for Smith. Johnson outside. Pass to Cooper. Now, here is Abdul-Jabbar. Lakers looking the ball around now. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Harper against Abdul-Jabbar. Shot from free throw range. There's the three. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Lakers ahead, up 3. And we'll be back for this.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the NBA on a competitive matchup for the Lakers in the first quarter. The period wrapped up with the teams on level ground to score time. And that'll about do it as we get...
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Here's Harper. We've got Green. Shot is out there with Magic Johnson. Then it's Worthy. And it's Abdul-Jabbar in the center position. That's the Laker 5. Open from Ewing.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Here's Scott. Kicks to Johnson.
New York.
Outside Worthy. Over Smith. Worthy dishes to Abdul-Jabbar.
And Ewing, also a dependable defender. Terrific at taking away space from shooters and just trying to make them uncomfortable.
Abdul-Jabbar against Smith. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
All the talent in the world. Smith just needs to stay aggressive for 4 quarters to be considered among the league's elite power forward.
On the wing, Scott. 1:58 left in the third quarter. 6 to shoot. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. Or the 3. Oakley showing his strength on the glass. New York trailing. Outside Harper. Back to start. With a lead. And it's good on the way.
Uy, kaya. Kabartaw. Ala, gayas New York na jeep. Uy.
Outside, Scott. Pass to Worthy.
Kaya Lakers. Ko kayo.
A floater. That shot off.
Oh, they are Ewing.
Right side Oakley. The pass to Ewing. Back to Oakley. He kicks it to Ewing. Smith outside. Dishes it to Harper.
Harper mo dyan. Itong Harper sa Chicago.
Smith outside. Passes to Starks.
Hey, nice D. Patay Ewing.
They get it back.
Nice D.
With the block. And And he gets it back.
Nice D hapon. Rebound na niyo.
Yun, ang dili kaya.
Tara. Kana. Attack MJ, gamay kayo. MJ! Usap na kayo, madumulot ka! Awa lagi.
Now 8 seconds separate the two clocks. And here's Smith.
Hatay. Nice day. Munal! Munal, Johnson! Ipakita mo pagka Magic Jordan. Wala dyan ba? Power ni Gaya ba? Wah, first game lang. Isa yung karaka game. Wala dyan, no?
To the left side wing.
Wah, ay.
Here's Scott.
Nice! Yaman!
And we've still got a close one.
Wala may makuhan ba?
Lead by 1. And time
Wala
for a short
mismatch
break
ba?
and stay right where you are.
Strikes na.
And let's take this chance now to show you the
assist
of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability.
You
know, it takes good vision and it takes good decision making right there. He showed both, and he did so at a very high level.
Skip na ba ito ng ulang maniputan?
Hindi na. Hindi na. Atay na. Screen me. MJ, pakita mo pagka-MJ. Kana. Mana MJ nga po na ibala? Defense.
2% for the field in his years with the Lakers.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of action they want from their floor leader.
But not every point guard can give you that, the ability to finish with that level of authority.
Johnson surveying the floor.
Pwede bisa Wingard.
Pero may MJ man eh. Defense. Kaya kung isa ka, depensa ninyo ba? Makikita pagka-shoot time ba? Ayaw, sa itong bola po. Nice. Kira na. Yanis Jabbar. Good.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
But his rhythm, it's been way off. The goal now might be to get him something easy at the rim. So he can just see the ball go in, and that helps.
Tara, tayo Jabbar, oh. Wajong yatag sa'yo na yupak na yawa. Paul lang. Jabbar. Baba dito. Baba. Paspasig baba. Very good.
Outside Harper.
Nice. Nasuyop.
To the inside.
Wala. Sige rin na. Kaya na. Ayaw, wala po.
Ewan's got his first points in this one.
How about the muscle inside from Ewing? Easily getting to wherever he wants to on that low block.
Johnson, the pass to Abdul-Jabbar.
Pabansa Pugli! Awa! Patay ta. Baba ko mga buwang.
Starks, kicks to Hart. 44 seconds left here in the fourth quarter.
Nice D. Jabbar ka talaga. Ki!
Johnson,
ayaw sa.
Shoots over.
Nagitira sa inayupak. Oh, baba dito.
Can't get it to go.
Ayaw ha.
Smith against Worthy. Smith the pass to Ewing.
Patay. Kaot, Jabbar. Nga din eh, kahot si Ewing so na. Lakers New Year, kasi katapat na iwan. Buang, meron sa kata gitira.
Guys, what do you think?
This is where great coaching can pay dividends.
Wala, cancel si Archie. May Archie, pilde mo ka ng gusto. Pura gani, pero mo ito pinakagamit niya ng asko. Nada ba, antay daw kay MJ oh. Aliyo! Ay, gipasa-pasa, inayupak daw pa ni. Halay, awasa. Uy, walang idiretso ba eh? Wow, mag-trip sa mga yawa eh. Daw po?
This is what you're trying to do. Find the right matchup.
Not sure they have enough time for a catch
Set.
and shoot here. Only hope
Wala na
is
na, ay!
yeah.
Pagkagawa po sa buzzer beater, ay!
Wait po, nandang ko siya, bro.
Oo.
Wala na.
What a buzzer! Nice game na to. Nice game na to.
Siya, kamay na. Kaya double si Pugli. Double daw ito pala. Tiga doon lang, kapit mo tayo.
Gani. Zero kayo.
Double legal.
Pahirapan!
Bayad mo si Mas. Pero, ingat ka mo.
Oo, sige. Madali. At Hilde ko to, bago na. Hilde atong Portland. Kahit Dallas rin, ako ang lukang
Portland niya.
Dilay.
Nas, Daiwan. Binso, kanas ba?
Di na may gran. Wala kaya? Mas gwapo pa mag-play itong wala pa to mga inayupak.
Sino naman na, boss?
0926 7991 48 to.
500 naman? Sige. Hinahina na, mabiste yun. Dali na ba?
Yan, paid na. 0-0. Ta, game! Tawa pa si Archie.